Wait, I saw on the social media the clothes you're selling, but why it looks so familiar?
Oh, I think I know the reason why it was appealing to me for us because you copied the brand.
You're right. We just copied them. We better change the labels, etc. We're the boss of our own business.
That's not dangerous. We just saw it online and I know there will be no risk since it already works.
Why don't you start your business like I did, even though it's hard for a business to experience multiple mistakes and failure? But I learned so much from those.
Also, business again. Sorry, no problem.
Clothes.
I remember when your business are nearly failing and your mom suggested to change other product, but you insisted to keep going.
Oh, that's why I noticed you work harder by posting a lot on social media to promote your business and improving quality of your works.
Satisfied customer here. Your clothes are very unique.
I think that's enough. Let's go back to the topic. Did you even ask your customer feedback when they buy your clothes?
We don't need that.
Don't you know, my little business are now popular and keep improving because I wanted to hear their feedback to improve my product.
You're right. Being an entrepreneur is not all about business.
Sir Henry,
Sorry I overheard your conversation and I want to share my insights.
it's okay, Sir Henry, but I have a question. What you do is more important than owning yourself. Is that right?
You're real. Being an entrepreneurship connects with discipline, hard effort, and coachability. Being willing to learn and improve.
What a great wisdom from you, Sir Henry. We are honored to hear it from you. Thank you.
No problem. I will go ahead. My class is with you.
Bye, sir.
Hey, we just started our business 3 months ago. Maybe we should think about what Sir Henry said.
Okay, let's delete our post on social media about the plagiarism of the clothes. We will start our own business again.
Sure, no problem.
By imitating the works of others, the student probably wanted to take advantage of the brand's strong reputation and assured consumer appeal without having to put in the arduous work of unique conceptualization. Their brand at this point was a copycat entity that put short-term aesthetic benefit ahead of long-term identity. The teacher intervention served as the critical turning point, as it affects the decision-making of Mela and Jefferson. By listening to the teacher council, they decided to change their clothing brand to avoid plagiarism and start a real business with their innovation. A group of students, which is Mela and Jefferson, recently learned that true brand identity cannot be stitched together from the fabric of imitation. The turning point came during a critique with our teacher, which is Mr. Henry. Instead of a simple reprimand regarding intellectual property, we receive a profound lesson on the importance of having multiple failure and determination instead of using work of other people. This feedback shifted our perspective entirely. We realized that by copying, we were settling for being a second-rate version of someone else rather than a first version of ourselves.